What take watch this? A talk when the buttons hit. Controller dog. The wireless one? Guess you're playing with the newer one. Yes. Maneuver around maneuver in the furniture. Then you could be the drawer with the socks lost. Thought it was a shoe. The gloss went from Louisiana. Your memory's gone. I guess my memory bank's flawed. I'm an elephant that's walked too much. My trunk was long, I drag it around. Cause I can't keep it up all day long. That's what he said to her. That's what the fucking heresy was. Actually not that, but I like that word, so I put it in. Yes, an aristocrat that gets my way, I don't have to is. It ain't a demon crit, no, this was a fucking critical shit that you need, bitch. Put inside of a bag that drips like you're in the bed. Like some type of headroom cause you got the bandages. And that isn't just for fashion, dawg. This isn't a catwalk. No, this was a bad walk that won't stop, and the bad part was my fucking songs had wings, all the flap now, and then the fucking fabric pulled of this timeline was mold. Like a fucking coloche, a grandmother revolt. She made a lot of them squares, but now it's mold. Maybe sister will help, and she has to work her way up to gain a full one for herself. And I fucking felt this when I told was drove, and the tow truck man who said, always, all the time, always, all the time, always. Was he Persian like a cat? Fucking purging some of this rap. Like this is one day in the year when you can say that. Fucking secret by the bed. I bet. And it stayed real big. And the kid had a bad day of furball wit. Like he was fucking dressed. Like the clouds collect. They collect what they want, a nominal fee, and me going off. I was adopted to talk, and now I adopt this song because a fucking doctrine I thought was what you want. Doctrine was a DR dog with the dot and fucking dot stop. And can you remember what happened the last talk we had? Dog, if you can't, I'll give you a sec to think back. No. When the pain is set, the wet will fucking dry up so you can't smudge it with your print. If you want it too bad, you can, I guess. Won't you get a hair dryer? Bet that works the best. When the frame was old, this shit going off. It going where it won't. It go on a walk all night long till they get mugged and they go home because a couple extra buck he put in his boot. So the mugger forgot. Mugger forgot. Mugger forgot. So the mugger forgot. Now, what's slithering? The fucking slid shot? A slit shot was something you put in a slingshot. The big one. The hole in the leather like so with the leather rope that broke like a rubber band, bro, with a rubber band. That played on the fucking street as the parade passed. It's like he's passing something bad, like it's gas. Maybe that passes rap, like it's a ball attached with a fucking string of some leather as well. The stitching, yo, for the quarterback to keep grip on the ball, don't fall. Maybe the fumble, everybody a bone. Like hop onto the fucking bandwagon, son. The bandwagon didn't have a rubber at all. Maybe the rubber was gone and left on the road. Maybe you need to go to Les Schwab, they could help. And then they could wash your fucking look, Cherami, a fucking Ferrari. I didn't know they made that brand. Was that like the GP, the one that goes real fast? You mean the GT? No, I get giddy when I say things. And the fucking CT was kinetic seeing me. And now my kinetic energy was fluctuating, so I need to keep up with me. And then the fucking eruption of thought was eruption. Just saw my abrasive no had stopped because the fucking toss was gone. guess they the wrong part, they were the fossil son. I dig dug from the hard soil, the hard part of the grass with the crawled one, cause he had the fucking pinches that could snap, and the fucking puncture into your skin, and then draw some to send the rest in. Blinds are blind to me, like blimey stuff. Crime done by me. Fucking crime unit had no dogs, so how they gonna bark? The guy in front, could he throw his voice like such, like throw it into a different animal that's close, so it won't be far from the force and nobody heard stuff when the fucking wood dropped. Wood drop of the instruments was the drip fucking Chinese song that I heard in my head. Like two dudes about to duke it out with a fucking voodoo and stuff that they use. Maybe swords instead, but I couldn't fit swords in like the way that I won't see the shit. It's like watching the train pass. You can see one card if you want, but you're gonna miss the rest till you get to where your glance start. And the fucking glance of the star was something far off they tossed, but I think it's just a bunch of little holes in the cloth that someone put over the crystal ball and leave that shit on for too long. Or maybe it's just moments, or minutes that to that fucking person that's big. I say it's a person, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an alien. Probably say that shit because a fucking alien makes sense. But then he lived for just fucking moments. Off the launch, and when he get back, he's like, take off the clock. But for us, it's fucking eternity, dog. In the time that never lived so long. A time that never lived so long. Like if a person did, the beard would turn gray and turn big. A couple revelations like this, like seasons switch from my age and shit. Like I wanna be baby kid, like inside of the cradle that go like this and like that and big. Then my big, big, like Tom Hanks shit. I just need a card from someone with the turban on behind glass. Both. Rub all you want in a blanket, my flow. Wrap all you want. All was a word encapsulated so. Cause the clothes spin around when it's turned on. Make sure that the plug was in a certain spot. That's troubleshooting for if it don't go when the button was pushed so push on with this fucking awesome sound that you go Mr. Octopus mode. With no beak, I guess he sawed it off. I guess I got a soldering gun to do a job of a saw could have done, and now I salted song. Maybe just a salt in the fucking place real small. Over your shoulder, that's good luck for song. Good luck with my song. Places I go now for us. What blossom get the bees? What's awesome was this beat when it's added to me. It's like an instant mix. This is some biscuit, bitch. So why don't you have a biscuit of it? You pass the test. Pass the time when we start to gaze at stars, or cliffs as tall. Clifford the big red dog had a wet nose all day long. Wet was sparse next to the sink when it's full of sods. Wash our plates for all they miss. All the parts that you missed was parts of your flesh that get cut because you did it wrong, bitch. Deuteronomy stuff and a fucking big samurai sword that shaved like a square dog. Maybe that's the type they use in the future, who knows? So I could kill 4 at once, right? Is that the point of it? I guess that's how many sides. And I guess how many fucking pieces of salami that square is well. Because the square stuff ruled out. It's the easiest to fucking blend with the Knicks. Or fucking stick them like their boxes you hit. This is a U-Haul truck that needs to get back. We need to put the fuel in the tank so they won't charge our card. Charge the fucking a la carte stuff. That was something dark with the piano we love. We can't do those all the time though. We'll get spoiled, plus we'll run out and have to recycle them, yo. I don't mind recycling. It's just nice to try new things, and I wanna be a fucking destiny of y'all. If I can be listening to y'all, then y'all could be listening to some. What was awesome? Nah, I really suck. Nah, I really need to stop now. Surrounded by nothing. A big pause for, and the fucking big pause for the big drop that fell into the wall, so it's not dried up anymore. Not the wool of the sheep. I said that word wrong, like I left out a part. I need the most to distinguish it from what it's not. And then the wood will start when the seed takes hold in the soul. When we go where the will be, don't win the will. Oh. The foreigners paint we start to spread on what doesn't have a frame. We'll get that next. The drawing needs to be creative, and the fucking beat does the rest. The job is just done with a bunch of stop and a bunch of starburst, son. Because what we watch when we stop on the fucking cliffs that we're tossed gonna blow up like this fireworks. Maybe fill the sky and then this fucking light will start to hit just right like it's a 3D picture of mine. So you have to get close to the page and slowly go big. It's like the frames of the fucking millimeters that spin and throw the light where it did. And the fucking awesomest part was the fucking octopus wash with the suction cups on. Maybe the fucking sock of a pouch of a box of that raw with the gloves that were soft. Maybe the forearms were broke somehow in the fucking forefront of flow I got. And the fucking feng shui stopped because the floor was added into the width to get the part of a mind that thought the best God, because they knew somehow and they didn't tell the rest of the house. Boom. The house was an object, dog, and the full house, dog. When I talk my song and my Dolby go so surround, like fucking surround the house with 49 canines, dog. Why 4 for make the dog? Because that's how many paws. And the fucking tail that went around. That was something I saw before. When we went out in the garden, and it was so dark. Nightingale flow. When we went out in the garden, unless the sun was out. No, we went was dark. Mechanisms in this is the clock tower, bitch. Why don't you make the trick up the steps? See if you slip, there's no handrails. I took out all the screws, pulled them off, so we can hope for one to fall. Never stand at the very bottom where people would be hitting your dome, because people don't be walking around looking for spare change in the clock tower, bro. And that's where the change would fall. It would hit a step or two, then fucking fall a long ways, and then fucking always. Just like the Persian tow truck driver said. Bow, TWA.